Hey going guys, this is Storm and this is episode 43 of my single player Tiveden world. Hope you guys are going well. So I've got my shirt off and that means we're going to do some work in this episode, and I thought to kick off what we could do is think about this crossing here. So this is a little pond that we used to have a little bridge running over it previously. I tore that down and asked you guys what you think I should put here in its place. Some of you guys wanted just a bridge design. I think a bridge would probably look a little bit bulky though for what I want to go with. But one of the suggestions I did like was to use some glass, so I think I'm going to give that a go. And what I'm thinking of doing is just spacing out the glass blocks every few blocks or so I don't want to have just a solid pathway across made out of glass, but I just want to make them a little bit sporadic so it looks a little bit more natural and doesn't look quite as imposing if I just were to use a solid line of glass. And then what I think we could do is just hopefully skip across it. And with a horse, because it sort of goes over one block, you should be able to just ride straight across it. So that's what I'm going to go with. So I could do something like this where I could just jump straight across. So I'm just going to put in a few of these glass blocks around the place, and then I'll just remove the excess ones down the bottom here. I'm not going to go all the way down to the bottom. Just going to silk touch these to get back the glass block, and then just have these floating blocks of glass. And then once I've made some progress here, I'll show you guys what I've come up with. Alrighty, so check it out, we can jump straight across. That's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. And yeah, it doesn't look too unnatural when you look... Whoa, misjudged that. You're going to have to get a running start from both ends to make it work, particularly when you're going on foot. But when you're on a horse it works fine, so yeah, I think I like this kind of look. It's reasonably natural, and yeah, it kind of... looks like just varying colours of water rather than blocks sitting in the water, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, just a typical horse. I can ride straight over the top of something like this, and yeah, I can just run across as well. So yeah, let me know if this is something that you guys were thinking of. I can always change it up, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. So what I want to work on in this episode is this thing. This building, this is a very old building. It's something I built a long time ago, and it's about time that I think we gave it a bit of TLC. And I think what we should do is just tear it down, rebuild it, and build something that I think is a little bit more deserving for my island here. This is basically a little shop we've got here for all the supplies for our little hobby farm. So this whole area here is just a hobby farm, and we've got all these different small versions of farming methods around here. We've got some chickens laying eggs, we've got some reeds, we've got some of this, whatever you call this stuff, and we've got our mushrooms here as well. And there's a few other things around here, so I've got all my little basic farming supplies here, and it all works quite nicely, and it's all quite in close proximity, so I really like this little area. And I think this little house here, yep, needs some redesign, I think, so that's what we're going to go with. And I'm also going to keep in mind how can I try and make some of the pathways along here also 2 blocks rather than the current 1 block. So a few things I have to try and think about, but the first thing is first is I have to tear this thing down, and there's no real easy way to do that. I would use TNT, but I do have a couple of chests in here which are pretty much full of items, so I'm not going to just use TNT because that will destroy the items as well. Whoops. Just like that. So yeah, I need to tear all this stuff down, and then yeah, once we've got a clear building area, then we can get started on a house design that I've got in mind. Alrighty, so we've got ourselves a nice open space now, and we're good to go with the building. So I'm going to go with a similar kind of house design that I put together a while ago for my country house. So if you haven't seen that, or if you have seen that, that's what I'm going to be going with. And but not with the same block types. I want to go with something different. And I was just experimenting with different color combinations, and I really like the way these 2 hardened clay blocks go together. So this is the white, and this is just the unstained hardened clay. So I think these 2 will go nice together, and I'm going to use these for the main building materials, and for the roof I'm going to use some brick stairs. Now I don't have a whole lot. I do have some additional bricks up there that I can turn into stairs, but I don't have a lot of the good old bricks or the clay blocks. So yeah, I'll have to use these things sparingly. So I'm going to use those for the roof. So I think when you use all these three colours combinations together, I think that'll look quite nice. It'll be nice and bright for this area as well. And yeah, I think it'll be quite fitting for this part of a little farmhouse. So where should we build? Okay, that's going to be the next question. And I'm thinking of building... How close do we want to get to the water here? Maybe we leave one little block here for the water, or for the path around the house maybe. So something like this. How close is this? So this is going to be one corner of the house. And yeah, something like this maybe. So let's just put in a basic outline first. Now how do we need a couple of blocks here? Probably. So let's just see how wide is this going to be. Do we have... Now it has to be even for the roof design that I want to use. So something like this could be okay. This is going to basically be where the doorway will be. And what I'm going to do is... Let's just do this. Let's just switch out these blocks with the white hardened clay. And this is going to be the basic insides of where the house main sections of the house will be. So something like that. And the main walls will be made out of the just regular hardened clay. Oops. Sinking in my own pond. So something like that. Looks a bit plain at the moment, but I'm sure it will come together soon. For this edge, what I'm going to do is... What am I going to do? Probably go with the basic kind of window outline, which is a couple of blocks wide, maybe. We could either go 2 blocks wide for the window. Let's just try it with 1 block and see what it looks like. So if this is going to be the main window height, that means I'll have the roof design coming down to a block above that. So let's go up and just put in a block just to see how that will look. So I can show you guys the look that I'm going for. So it'll be something like this at this edge, I think. Let's go down and make sure that looks fine. Yeah, because I think if I went down one more, it would be too close to this main window design here. Alright, so that's basically where I'm going to have the outline for the roof start. So to get the rest of the house in nice proportions, I'm going to just work on this roof design. And all I do is I do a zigzag of the stairs here, just going upside down and the right way up, just to make this nice gradual sloping part of the roof. In fact, how high is that? Do I have to go one more? Maybe we go one more. It's always difficult with the roof designs for a house like this of how high you should go. But we could try with this first, and then we can always change it. So if that's going to be the top, so we're going to be going back downwards. Now, which way do I have to go? This way. So let's lean it this way, and let's zigzag down again. Whoops, slow going. There we go. Oh, why can't I place that? Too close. There we go. Now I can probably jump down now. So basically I'm going to have the roof overhang a little bit, and hopefully that adds a nice effect. So it'll be something like that. So let's just step back a little bit, see what that looks like. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think it'll look better once I've filled in these blocks, so let's just do that now. Let's just cruise on up here. Whoa! Wow, why did I just thought I saw a mob just then? Maybe it was just the glimpse of the green from my crops here. But yeah, it kind of freaked me out there for a second. Let's just fill these in. And can I reach these ones? Maybe. Let's just do this. There we go. And this is going to be just the regular hardened clay on these corners. Now there's a nice big space here, so we can probably put in some kind of windows. So let's just knock in a hole here for now. I want these blocks back though. Hardened clay is a rarity for me anyway. Still haven't found a mesobiome yet, so have to still get clay the hard way. Okay, so let's just take this pillar out. Let's see what it looks like now. Did we get all the blocks? I hope so. And what do you think? What do you think of the colours? So that's basically the main colour outline for this house. I like it. I think I like the combinations. It's nice and simple. Nothing too complex. And yeah, I think it will come along quite nicely. So what I'm going to do for this edge, maybe come along 3 blocks. So something like this. So this will be a window. Then be coming along here for a little bit. Not sure how far we'll come yet. And basically I'll repeat this, this end of the house design on this end. And then I'll also have that on this end. So I'm just going to make a bit of progress here. And then I'll come back and show you guys where things are at. So check it out, this is the current progress and the current shape that I'm going with. It's going to be not a very big place, but then that's fine. I don't really need it to be a very big place. And I'm pretty happy the way it's turning out. Not sure what I'll do on the inside yet, but that will come secondary. So this is going to be where the house will be positioned. So I've got a couple of spots along here to make the path probably 2 or 3 blocks wide if I wanted to. Also around the front here. And I can also probably extend this to be a little bit wider as well. So I could still get a horse around. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make our pathways a little bit wider in some sections so I can cater for a horse. And yeah, this is how the place is currently turning out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on this corner yet. I'll put a block here in the middle or what. I guess I could repeat that kind of window design here. Maybe. What would that look like? Let's give that a go. So something like this. Oops, I need to put a block there. And it'll be the same along this edge, I guess. There we go. That doesn't look too bad, I guess. And I could probably do the same then on this wall. That will work out quite nicely. So let's just try that out. There we go, got ourselves another window. I think it will look a little bit better once we've started to put the roof in all the way around, so we might just work on that. Let's just extend this up first though, so this has to go up, yeah, to there for the window. And there we go. So that's pretty much the height all the way around done. Whoops! Now I have to think about how I'm going to do the roof, so let's just jump up and try out this roof design. So, oh, I can jump. There we go. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is see if we can zoom along like this without falling off. This first one's going to be the hardest, I think. So once I've got one line of the stairs along here, I think it will come along okay. So I'm just going to whiz along here and do a bit of the roof, and then we'll see how it looks. Basically, this side of the house is now complete, and yeah, I'm liking it. I'm really liking the shape and the colours. So let's just go up here. So you might be wondering how I'm going to join the roof here, and what I plan to do is how can I show this? Let's just do something like this. There we go. So let's just cruise along here with the stairs, and what should happen here is we end up having a shape where this will come down. In fact, let's do this now. So this one will start to slope downwards from this direction. And what we should end up having is a little crossover where hopefully we can just merge in the stairs together. So let's just see what that will look like. So that's right here. So let's just put that in. And that's pretty much it. So this is going to join up. Whoops, hang on. Got to go down one lower. So let's just do this. And we could probably do... No, that's not going to look good. Let's just replace this. How are we going to do this? Maybe something like this? Whoops. Yeah, that might look okay. So let's just do this block as well. And let's destroy all this scaffolding so we can take a closer look. How does that look? Kind of blends in with this part of the roof. Looks a little off-sided, doesn't it? It's only because I haven't done this on this other side, so let's just do this. Now it should look more even. Let's see if we can get a better look here. There we go, so yep, the roof is blending in, and all I've got to really do is now just join all the different stairs together, and we should end up having a solid roof where there's no weird spots or joins or anything, so just got to go around and do that, and then yeah, hopefully we're almost done. So the roof is all done, and I'm pretty happy the way it's turned out. The top part up here merged in quite nicely, and it all looks nice and seamless. So yeah, really got to just do the windows and doors and that kind of fun stuff. So for the flooring on the inside, I'm thinking I'm just going to go with sandstone. That was the original flooring we had in this house before we tore it down, so that looked quite nice. So I think we'll just keep going with the sandstone theme, and it's nice and bright, and it should bounce off the hardened clay blocks quite nicely. So let's just put down some sandstone. So, well, this pick is destroying my my dirt around here. Where is my dirt? There it is. Grab you. Not you. You. There we go. So let's just plug up all the damage that shovel just did. And now for the doors, I did bring over a couple of different door types to just experiment for a little bit. I think they'll have to be some dark doors to make it nice and contrasting with the walls here. So I did bring over a couple of variants. So probably either going to go with the spruce or with the dark oak doors. In fact, I don't even have enough sandstone. Anyway, so let's try out the doors. So let's see. This is the dark oak. So what does that look like? Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Let's try out the spruce. Where's my spruce? There we go. I think I like the dark oak better. Oh, wait, that destroy. There we go. Yeah, I definitely like that one better. Yeah, now for this section here, what I could do for these windows, I thought what could be cool is if I put fences in them. I brought over oak fence and the acacia wood as well. So that's the oak, and that doesn't look quite right. But I thought the acacia might look nicely because it's a little bit similar to the colours, but it's nice and bright as well. So I think I like that already. Let's just take a look. Let's step back a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks like a winner. I think once we put some lights on the inside here, it would also look a little bit nicer. What's going on here? That got shifted. That was a little weird. Okay, where's my torches? There we go. So where am I going to put torches? In fact, we could probably put torches all the way up here. Nothing else is going to be using that space up there, so might as well use some torches. Probably do that all the way around, if I can reach. There we go. So let's just put in these acacia fence in all these sections, I guess. Keep it all consistent. These windows, not sure yet. Let's just fill these in. There we go. Cool. Alrighty, so I need more sandstone, but I'll get that in a second. Now for these other windows, what can we do with those? Did I bring over any of my stained glass? No, it doesn't look like it. So let's just check to see. Have to eat something, of course. Let's just check to see if I've got any of the stained glass panes that we could try. All my chest of goodies is just up in here. I've just been throwing stuff into these chests for the time being. What have I got here? I've got some white, and I've got some black as well. So let's try. Let's make some panes. Let's make some white stained glass panes as well. Give these a go. And I think white or black would probably look quite nice with a design like this. So that's the white. Nice and bright. And for the black, let's try black on this side, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. In fact, if I put a tree probably around here somewhere, it could be like a shadow on this side of the building. Thinking ahead of myself a little bit now, but yeah, having these a little bit darker could be interesting. Then I could just have all the other windows just made out of the white stained panes here. So something like that. Nice and bright, and yeah, it should look okay. There we go. So just need to get a bit more of the sandstone. Now I don't think I've got any more sandstone in these chests. Let's just take a peek. What do I have in here? I've got some sand. More sand. Any sandstone? Doesn't look like it. Here we go, got some sandstone. Wow, my inventory is getting full. Let's try this out though. Let's just put some of these blocks here. And where is my... Here we go, the dark oak. And I could probably put some torches either side of the doors as well to get a bit of light on the outside. Something like... Whoa! That freaked me out, Mr. Cactus. That was unnecessary. Yeah, that looks okay. Let's try the same on this side. See what it looks like. Yeah, not bad at all. And yeah, I have to think about how do I light up this side. But that can be secondary. So as for the inside, probably do something basic. Just a couple of furnaces and make sure I've got chests in here to store stuff. But that's pretty much it for the inside. And does that look weird? Does it look a little bit weird? Probably have to try and put in some carpets or something to light up the inside here a little bit better. But that's pretty much it. That's this overall house almost complete. This corner here I could probably do a couple of different things. Because I've got this little section here that comes out from the wall, but I can't remove this block because that's forming part of the roof. So yeah, I need that there. Yeah, don't really have anything to put there. Yeah, I've got a few options, I guess. So that's pretty much it. That fence is freaking me out. Must be stuck up there, I think. Whoops, that's right. Need to put a couple of torches here. There we go. Alrighty, so what should I do now? I think what we could probably try and do before we wrap up the episode is, what if I try to squeeze in here a... Ooh, do we want to do it? Fireplace. I'm just thinking of this wall here. We've already got a couple of blocks on this side of the wall that's not really used. Although this would be a nice looking spot to put furnaces on. I'll let you guys decide. Do you want me to try and squeeze in a fireplace just here, or just leave it open like this? In fact, if you've got any interior design tips for this, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just put a few different objects in here. And yeah, we could probably just experiment with a few different things. So there we go. Let's go out and take one final look before we end the episode. And hopefully it looks okay for you guys. Nice and bright. It's something that I haven't really used a lot of these colours. And it's probably going to take a little bit to get used to, but I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. And I could probably grow a big tree or something up on this side to make it not look so as plain, I guess. Whoa! Okay, there you are. I'm being attacked. Let's see if I can sneak you and shoot you in your feet. Take that. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you like the building. Something a little bit different. A Farmhouse 2.0 for our hobby farm here, and hopefully we can get a lot of produce out of this farm, so I think this house will go a long way towards supporting that. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and of course, until next time, stay awesome. Alright, see you guys. Cheers.